Good morning. Well, let's take these off because there's a lot of reflection in them. Sorry. Yeah, we're doing it again. Who'd have thought? It is Monday morning. Kids are back at school. I haven't uploaded my first video, although I said it's my second video. Thing is, I edited it. It went fine. I was happier with it than I thought I would have been. And then it went to exporting it, and I realized that the program I was using didn't let me export it without a watermark. I had to wait until I was able to buy it properly and able to actually export it without a great big watermark all over the middle. We've done it. Hopefully today, this evening, I'll upload that to my channel and you can see it. You would have already seen it if this one's going up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it without a big watermark over the middle. So I actually managed to do a little bit of writing over the weekend. As I said before, I try not to because it's the weekend and the kids are home and my husband's home if he's not working. And I found half an hour on Saturday, I believe it was, where I was able to just sit down upstairs. The kids were outside playing. It was a beautiful day on Saturday, really, really sunny, really lovely. So the kids were outside, just found half an hour to do a little bit of planning in my notebook with my new pen, obviously. So the planning that I did was for a scene that's going to play out in the next chapter. And it's to do with the conversation which I spoke about in the previous video between our two main characters. It's not a scene where I want them to confess all their love. It's got to be done in moderation, but it's also got to be enough to be like, kiss already. But no, not yet. So that's where we're up to. I'm going to continue the next chapter. I did actually start. I'd love to get this chapter finished today. That would be awesome. So that's what we're aiming for. I'd be interested to know if any of you have any characters in your stories where they don't speak just flat English. Flat English, is that even a saying? Plain English, because I have one character who speaks Scottish, and I originally had him as like pretty much speaking mostly English, like as in the wording, like the writing. And as time has gone by, I've started adding more kind of Scottish slang into the text, and it's a difficult one because I don't want the reader to be confused as to what they're reading. Like, it's got to make sense, and I don't want to overdo like the accent within the text too much, but also I feel like it really gives him more character. It's tricky to find that balance. I'm using an English to Scottish translator. It says it's a slang translator, so but it's been really helpful. So it's just taking me a long time because I have to type out what he says into the translator, translate it, then decide which parts I'm going to use in the text in my writing. So it makes the whole writing process a bit longer when he's involved. But it is worth it because I really feel like it makes a difference to the whole personality of him. So yeah, I'd be interested to know if you guys have any similar characters with accents and how you write that into your story. So it's about midday now, and I've been writing for solidly probably around an hour and a half, and I've just looked up from my computer and my eyes are a little bit like, okay, take a break for a minute. I don't know, I think I'm still in that mindset of always trying to steal time to write whenever I can. So I'm like, okay, I have this free time, I need to be writing. I'm not using it for anything else, just writing. And I need to actually take a break. My brain is turning to mush. But having said that, I have managed to get down just under 900 words, so not far off 1,000, and I'm very happy with that. I'd like to keep going after a little break for another hour or so before I have to go and collect the children from school. I think I will probably finish this chapter today, fingers crossed. This chapter hasn't actually gone entirely to the plan that I had written, but that's okay because I know where to end it, and for it to be a moment where you want to keep reading to find out what happens next. And then the next chapter will be where the conversation happens. So yeah, this had to happen first, and I've managed to squeeze in a moment which has surprised me actually. I hadn't planned it. It was not in the plan at all. It was just a really sweet moment where it's really difficult to tell you without giving things away. But it's a moment which just gives a little bit of back history to Jin, my main character, her story. Wow, that's the first time I've said her name. So my main character, she's called Jin, and it's just a nice moment of reflection. What she's left behind, been forced to leave behind, and what she's fighting for. So that was a moment that I didn't want to rush through. I just wanted to write it as it was coming to me, because those moments for me are important because I do so much planning, and when I have a brainwave like that, I'm like, wow, yeah, that's really good. Where did that come from? That's what I've been focusing on and trying to get right this morning. So yes, it's now time to take a break, refuel, and continue for an hour or so. I didn't take a break, didn't even get up from the chair. I've been sat here and continued to write. It's now 10 to 2. I did get 1,579 words though, but I now really need to take a break. The Witch's Brew of choice today. The hazards of having a 4-year-old, you've always got to watch your feet, because there's most likely a car or a Lego brick or a long carriage of trains on the floor. Oh, or a plane crash on your cabinets. So did we finish the chapter we were on yesterday? No, but did we come close? Yes, we came close. Definitely going to be something we are going to achieve today for sure. But I did download the program that I need to edit my videos in, and I exported the video that I'd already edited and it took a long time. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting it to take as long as it did, but that's okay. I'll know for next time. We've got something fun to do before we sit down to write today, and if that's not the familiar sound of an Amazon package being opened, then what is? I wasn't expecting it to be in a box quite so small. Is that back to front? I'm not sure if that's going to be back to front. Probably is. It's a maple leaf string of lights, because my other fairy lights broke that I had around my writing desk, and I really miss having that ambience while I write. So I decided to get some autumn inspired lights. Oh, look at the colours. And these 3 batteries. I've only got 2. That's really annoying. I'm gonna go and have to have a scavenge. I wonder if the kids have any toys that they wouldn't miss being debatteried. I know I wouldn't miss them. That's for sure. Look, I love the colours. Hello. Right, let's get these up. Oh, I'm happy with those. I think they definitely could have done with a few more. I mean, it's only on the top, along the top and down the side there. But I'm happy with them, and now I've just got to go and scavenge some more batteries. Wish me luck. I mean, is there anything better than fairy lights, candles, and coffee? I don't think there is. The plan today is to continue on the chapter that I was writing yesterday. I would also really like to upload the first video. Let's get this day going. I'm so happy with those fairy lights. Simple things, simple things. I forgot to check my word count for yesterday, so we are on chapter 32, and this is going to be a great chapter because this is going to be all the feels. It's most likely going to drain me. Good morning. It's 25 past 10 the next day in the morning AM. We did a thing last night. We uploaded the vlog, the first one, and it's been really nice to hear from a couple of you about it. So that's been really, really nice, and I appreciate all of the comments and support that I've had from everyone who I've spoken to about this. And yeah, it's really nice to know that you're supported, and that you have people who are in the community already and are willing to welcome you in. So that's been really nice. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's been a bit of a morning already. Dropped the kids off at school, had to then walk into town, and it's freezing out there today. It's really cold. Yesterday it was really hot. It was like 21 degrees. And today, I don't know what the actual temperature is, but it's goosebump weather. I was really cold walking into town. So I'm just trying to warm up now that I'm back and get into some writing. I didn't finish the chapter I was on yesterday, but I got a good way into it. I always knew this was going to take a little bit of time to get into, but that's fine. It's exciting. It's a good feeling writing it, and yeah, so I'm gonna get back into that. I'll catch up with you soon. And also, we are still on the up for the word count. So yesterday I got 1,486 words. So we're still hitting over 1,000, which I'm really surprised at. So it's just not my day today. I've been sat here for an hour and I've literally got 200 words. I don't know if it's because I went out this morning instead of coming straight home, that I'm sort of out of the routine that I'd got myself into, whether that's messed with my head or if it's because my head is just not in it today, or if it's because this is a scene that I've built up in my head a lot, and I want to get it right, but then it's just a first draft. It's never going to be perfect, so I don't know. I do know that my imaginary friends are not talking to me today. I'd be interested to know what you do though, if you find yourself in a situation like this, where words are hard, and how do you get yourself out of that headspace? Tea fixes everything. We're printing. I'm printing images for my vision board, which I've been trying to create for a while now. I've been slowly adding the photos that I want, or the images that I want to go on there. So I'm printing them now and ready to stick in, hopefully, at some point. If that isn't a great addition to a vision board of dreams, what is? Let's just address the elephant in the room, get it out of the way. Yesterday it was a 410 word day. Not my best. Well, my worst, but not my best. That being said, we are showing up today and we are going to get some words down today. Hopefully more than 410 because aim high today. Let's do this. Chapter 32 is done, so we get to go back to the notebook again with the pen, and we also get to read through the manuscript. I don't know if I've ever pointed this out yet, I can't remember, but this is my first draft printed. To be honest, a lot of it has changed, and there's sections of it which I've copied out, but most of it I'm kind of rewriting. So rewrite. And I'm going to go through and see what we can pull from it into the next chapter. Welcome to Friday. We made it. Okay, it's been a week. It's been a good week, writing wise, apart from one day, we'll be honest. The rest of the days have been 1,000, above 1,000. Yesterday, I just looked at my word count and I got to 1,016. I got to the end of the chapter that I was writing, and I wanted to talk a little bit to wrap this vlog up. I wanted to talk a little bit about my plans for October, because I've looked at the outline and I'm pretty sure that I could get this draft done by the end of October. Please ignore that message I just got. Ruining my moment. I'm pretty sure I could do it. You know, I've always had less time to write because I've had the kids at home. So I mean, the word counts that I'm getting now are just blowing it out of the water, like compared to my previous daily word counts. So I'm pretty sure that if I can continue like this or improve on what I've been doing, then I could get this draft finished by the end of October. And going on from that, it's the Law of Attraction planner, and I used to use this a lot, and then I went back to bullet journaling because I really love like the creative side of being able to bullet journal, designing it yourself, but that takes time, and if I'm gonna get this draft finished by the end of October, I don't want to be messing around too much with designing spreads and stuff. So yeah, I just want a plan which is already laid out for me that I can fill out and be done with it, but also decorate, because you know I love to decorate things. So the other good thing about this planner is it's great for goals. You've got monthly goals, up to 3 monthly goals, and you've got feel good intentions, you've got skills and habits to learn, the main goal of the month and reward if achieved, and then also with the desired goals, let me show you on a clean page, because you know I've already filled it out and I don't really want to put all that out on the internet. On the desired goals, if you can see that, you've got 3 different sections, so you can have 3 different goals, and then next to it in this box here you've got the action required, so the action steps in order to get to the end of your goal, which is really helpful, so you can really think about how you're going to achieve your goal of the month. And also with the So for the weekly spread, it's very bright. I apologise. It's like really bright. But yeah, so each day has your goal, priorities 1, 2, and 3. So you can rank your priorities as well. And then each day is set out in half-an-hour sections, so you can fill out the plan of what you plan to do. Words are hard. It's Friday. I think what I'm going to aim for is to do 4 hours a day. So I also want to download the Forest app because I've never used it before, and I just think it's going to be really useful to use the Forest app and concentrate for specific amounts of time, and then not be able to use my phone. It's just going to be, I think it's going to be really useful because a lot of writers use it. I've seen a lot of people use it, not just writers, a lot of people in general use it. So yeah, that's the other thing I'm going to try. And also I find that at the moment, oh, hello, you just fell over. Sorry about that. It is Friday. I do understand how tired you are. We're good? No, you look like you're falling again. Okay, I think you're okay. What was I saying? Yes, I remember. So at the moment I'm writing probably around 3 and a bit, maybe 3 hours a day, and I really want to push it to 4 hours a day because I get back at about 9:30 from dropping the kids off at school, and then by the time I'm sorted back at home, I've made a drink, I'm back upstairs ready to write, it's about 10 o'clock. So then I have until 3 o'clock until I have to go and collect them again. So that's 5 hours that I have during the day, and I figure if I leave 1 hour for having breaks and making drinks and lunch and stuff, and to just take that 1 hour for myself, or to space it out, so to do like 2 half-an-hour breaks or something. We're going to try this plan. Probably not from next week. Well, actually maybe from next week. We'll see. Because the 1st of October is on the Friday. But I can actually just start it without filling out the planner for October. So yeah, we're probably going to start that from as of Monday next week. And cross our fingers that by the end of October, draft 2 will be finished. So that's going to be it for this vlog. It's Friday, which means I'm going to be editing today. That's the other thing I will just add. The Friday of each week won't count in my finishing the draft. I'm still kind of working out, obviously this is only my 2nd video, so I'm not sure exactly how the schedule is going to work, but hopefully if I can edit and upload on a Friday, that works really well, because then I've had the rest of the week for writing, and then I've got Friday for editing, and then the weekend where I can just concentrate on the kids. So yes, that's going to conclude it for today, and I hope you have a really lovely weekend, whatever your plans are, wherever you are, and stay safe, keep smiling, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye!